Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. This guy right here is Evil Mike, and this is going to be my new weekly comic book pickups from September 5th, 2022. I got a little stuck there. This comes with like a couple little stories. There's actually going to be a quick little video as far as what I picked up, but I got something else, to add in there. But no, I'm not. I'm not going to be picking up my weekly books this week per se. I'll be getting them Monday. I'm just letting them sit in my subscription box. Everything that I want is already there. I already went to the comic book store. Of course, I picked up some books, but the majority of them is there. It was a heavy week, and plus that I added some other stuff. There was a ton of facsimiles that came out, plus regular books and a bunch of new books. So let's get into the books I did pick up. I went ahead and tried to pick up every book that I wanted to review, and it's basically 4 books. One is super huge for me. I've been waiting for a while. So first up from Image Comics, this is Kaya. I think it's pronounced Kaya. It's from Wes Craig. It had a small little preview. I don't remember if it was in the back of one of my books or if it was in the preview magazine, but I think I read like the first 4 or 5 pages and I ended up enjoying it. So I was like, screw it. I actually kind of waiting for it to come out because I was kind of really into it. Next up is another big one. We're getting into Halloween, so we got a lot of horror drops. That's great for this guy over here, especially as far as Indy's concerned. This is Image with Skybound, Dark Ride #1. This is a Joshua Williamson's book. Man, I'm having trouble talking today. I think this is just cover A. I had a couple different choices on the variants, but I was just happy to get the book. None of these particularly, except for one. The next one was on my list because I've been waiting for it for so long. But it's this one right here from Image Comics and Top Cow. This is Revolvers #1. This is from my boy John Zur-Platten. I love this guy as a writer. He went up to the top of my list as one of my favorite writers. He recently did in 2021 the Image comic Saint Mercy. Saint Mercy to me was one of the best reads of that year. It was such a great mix of Western with like a different type of mythos. I want to say Mayan, but I think it was actually I don't know. But go check out Saint Mercy. It was an awesome read. So I've been steadily waiting for his next written book that he's come out with. And all I know about it is it's supposed to have a horror theme and the guy on the front cover with the gun. That's basically it. I've tried not to look too far into it so I could be surprised. But next up also has a story. If you don't know, this is Night of the Ghoul. It came out today, but yesterday. This is written by Scott Snyder and Francisco Francivillas. That's the art. But yesterday, Scott Snyder dropped the news that this was already being optioned. So it's already, I think, in post-production. It's moving quite quickly, I think. I do like the premise of the story. It was one that it was on my list, but just not added to my subscription box. So I was happy to get a copy. I've seen copies already online for like $20, kind of the normal. But my comic book shop had actually quite a bit of them. I could have picked up like 2 or 3 of them if I wanted, but I just got the one. I'm hoping to read and review all these, and that's kind of the point. I love hearing spec news and stuff like that, especially on a story that I end up loving or stuff like that. But as far as like hoping to gain millions, or that's not me. But the information is good and it's out there. I've seen a couple different people talking about it today, and so it might not be so out there, but it is out there. Next up, it's a whole different message. But I want to talk about this CBC Awards. It is halfway done. I think there's a little under 1,000 people that are already voted. There might be more than 1,000. The list continues. But I have been nominated for Best Reviews. It's kind of what I do here at Evil's Comics. It's not the only thing I do, but it's kind of what I got known for. and I enjoy doing reviews. I'm not talking about this because I hope to win this award. I was nominated last year and I didn't win. Somebody else did. It was, but everybody else that nominated was. I mean, any one of us could have won, and I would have been happy. And same thing with this year. I'm always up against a bunch of great contenders, and I definitely have like 3 people that I'm looking at that are very great, good reviews. But all 5 I think of us are stellar reviewers. But so the CBC Awards, it's all anonymous. You do have to put in your email, I think, but that's just to track, and like as far as like different people, so people aren't using burner emails. But it is all anonymous. You go on there. There's a whole different. There's I don't remember how many categories now. I think there's 8 or 9. Brian's probably gonna kill me, but there's quite a different categories. I am in the best review category. That's what I'm not just asking you to vote for me, and I'm not asking for you to vote, just because you're watching me. No, I mean, if you like somebody else as far as their reviews, go vote for them. That's kind of what this message is about. I personally have people that I voted for, and I've gotten other people to vote for to make sure, but please go out there and vote, especially if you're involved in the comic community. It's easy, it's anonymous, it's very quick, it takes about a minute. I've seen people do it online. My boy Circum did it. I'm drawing a blank, but I have seen other people like actually do their picks online. I wish I had a computer. I do that with y'all. I get to see my picks. But even if you're not embedded in the comic book community and you just happen to like this guy right here, please go vote for me. The link is going to be in the description, but it is cbcawards.org/. It's easy. cbcawards.org/. And again, I'll have it down below. I will be doing my, I guess, new comic book pickup day on Monday when I do get the rest of my comics in. But for now, I will be reading and reviewing these, and on top of these 4 books, I still have a couple more that I need to review. But that's all I got for you today. Please get out there and support them local comic book shops. Little did you know that's what really fuels the comic book industry, is us buying comics, and for good reason. There's great stories, there's great art, some of them are worth money. You get out of it what you will. Hey, but that's what I got for you. I hope you get out there and find everything you're looking for. If not, come back and I'll tell you all about it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Again, I can't talk, but that is all I got for you. I will have some reviews dropping soon as I can read and get back on camera. And that's it. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.